Hey everyone, Barry here from TGS with another Starfield live stream. We're going to be tackling side missions today, number 13. Been working on side missions for the last handful or so of streams and just keeping at it just because why not? There's tons of side missions to do and, even more to discover, so we will wing it on a step-by-step basis. I'm going to start off with the activities, and most of them lead to side missions, so that's going to be the game plan. And if we run out of them, we'll obviously go around and try to find some more. I think we had a few pop up, or at least one or two pop up last stream while we were playing towards the end, so we can try to get started with those. But yeah, let me zoom through our usual intro. We'll get in the gameplay, go from there. For some reason, the back end of YouTube kept saying that it was waiting for me to go live, but I've been live for like 2 minutes, so sorry about that on the intro. We'll cut that out after the stream, by the way, just that long intro screen. But yeah, it seems like it's working fine now, so I don't know what that was about. Yeah, everything's looking good, so I think we're good to go. That was a weird issue. That's never happened before. Usually it's pretty quick to show that I'm connected on YouTube, but it kept saying that it was waiting for me, so as long as it's working, I'll zoom through the intro, we'll get into it. So we'll go right down the list. I do have the schedule ready for today, for this week. Obviously today's time is wrong. I'll, I guess, correct it again tonight, but we don't need to worry about it this second. Held Starfield yesterday. Holding it again today. We'll call it 5:05-ish till about 7. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be making up like the 10 or 15 minutes I lost yesterday, and we probably won't even do a full 2+ today because it's so late already. I had a late meeting. And it was supposed to end at 4:15, so I was going to try and be on by 4:45, but I didn't get off the call till almost like between 4:20 and 4:30. So everything got delayed because of that. Then I had to do some other stuff right afterwards, so sorry about that, but we'll still have most of the stream. Tomorrow, we're going to do Counter-Strike 2 at 4 o'clock. Why? Because we get Assassin's Creed Mirage on Thursday. We'll be playing that Thursday, Friday. We got a flex slot Friday night. Could be Warhammer 40k. Could be Texas Chainsaw. I haven't decided yet. Saturday, we're doing Hello Loose Insurgency, American Truck Sim. Fall Guys we'll do Sunday. And that's pretty much a whole schedule. I think yesterday I mentioned that I wasn't sure if I was going to hold Hello Loose and Insurgency or 2 flex slots this Saturday, since we get the COD beta next week for MW3. Decided I would go ahead and hold flex the second week of the month. So first and third week of October we'll do Hello Loose Insurgency on Saturday. Second and fourth we'll do 2 flex slots. Obviously one of them is going to go to COD MW3 open beta next week, maybe Ground Branch or something after that. Maybe I'll try it out on PC for the beta. I'm thinking about it. I might try my first ever experience on COD then, see how it is on PC, see how I feel, if I like it, blah blah blah. But I'll think about it because I'll either do it on Series X or PC. Bring back the screen, plan for the game. I am eventually going for a full 1K gamer score, but with all these other games coming on, we'll probably have this game on the channel for a very long time. And obviously we'll pick up on it when times slow down. I want to get it done before starting any adventures like going back to GTA 5 Story or Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, Little Nightmares 2, or I might squeeze some in here and there, but some of them, those are long, so I don't really want to do them alongside each other and take forever that way. But yeah, I can get more in the plan for the game as we get into the gameplay and talk about my plans for what's all the games coming out, what's going on. Like, sub, link, subscription, thegamersociety.com, Discord, Razer Stores, I'm Razer Streamer, Rep Sports with a coupon code TGS, 15% off, check it all out. Setup, as in our equipment, in the description. Random chat, it is Tuesday, new episode of Ahsoka drops tonight, the final episode of the current season, first season, and unfortunately, I'm not going to watch it, or I might watch it. Electrovolt's had some fam flying in to an airport a few hours away and offered to drive them, so I'm on my own for the next handful of hours. So I figured hold the Starfield, got a rotisserie chicken for dinner, and then I was going to work on my Italian language class via Rosetta Stone, good old Rosetta Stone. Then, go from there into my evening. I'm going to try to start waking up at 6:30 in the morning, starting tomorrow if all goes to plan. And with that, our streams will get moved up to 4 o'clock. There's no guarantees, and sometimes when I have late meetings, we'll have to push that time back to 4:30, even 5. But if I can have most of our streams held around 4 o'clock, 1, I can just do 2 hours. 2, I can do 2.5 hours. So based on the game and what needs to be done, I can extend them that way. It also gives me more time in the evening. Stuff, you get the idea. So I got to find like a balance, but worry about that when the time comes. Don't think there's anything else to say. Covered plan for the day, game, spiel, schedule, setup, random chat. Hope everyone's had a good Tuesday so far. Second worst day of the week, cough cough. because Monday's the worst. You gotta start work on Monday after a nice weekend and not having to work. And Tuesday, you're just one day closer to the next weekend, but I don't like to rush time, so I try and enjoy the evening as much as I can. Today wasn't too shabby at work. Half busy, half not, so had some time to have a nice lunch and squeeze in some exercise. Cough, cough. Shh, nobody's supposed to know. Elsewise, I think that's pretty much it on that end. Out of nowhere, it's like a summer day again, like 80-some degrees, so I had to put the AC on for the session. Just because between the Series X and my PC both running, you know, Series X running a 4K, you know, max graphic option, whatever it is, like the backs I can do for this game on my 4K TV, plus streaming this in max settings 1080p, it's pretty demanding. So, everything's running nice and toasty, probably. Actually, my computer's pretty cool, surprisingly. But, yeah, so when I'm going to pick out a mission, and then we shall get into it. And I'll continue my random chat about games I'm about to play soon and stuff like that shortly. Let me just see one thing real quick. Got myself some mini graham crackers, chocolate covered ones, so gonna snack on those as well. Get a little sugar boost for the session. Alright, so let's figure out what we're gonna do. Let's go see if we can turn in any stories. We've done a bunch of side missions. Maybe some of them are story worthy. I don't know. So we gotta find that building. There's a giant building. That's the news network building. Somewhere. I don't remember where it was. I ran around last time until I found it. So I guess we'll do the same again here while I talk about random games. So currently Starfield is my primary game. I was playing it 3 times a week. But I want to play Assassin's Creed Mirage. For anyone who knows this channel, I've been doing Assassin's Creed since Unity. Every single one of them full completion. So you get the idea. And then on top of that, Forza Motorsport, I've done, I think, Horizon 3 through 5 on this channel, as well as quite a few Forza Motorsports. So I'm going to be doing Forza Motorsport, but instead of getting the early access through the premium, I'm probably going to buy it, but with Assassin's Creed Mirage, I didn't want to overdo it. So we'll wait for day of release for Forza Motorsport instead of worrying about streaming it a few days early. Then we get MW3, I think second week in November. So it's going to be a busy few weeks, so my new plan is to put Assassin's Creed as 2 times a week, Forza Motorsport as 1 times a week, Starfield as 1 times a week. Then we got Counter-Strike 2, so I'm moving that to 1 times a week. There's where we're going, by the way. And yeah, so that's kind of the new schedule starting next week. Forget which day Forza Motorsport drops next week. We'll have to balance it, but a typical week moving into, you know, mid to late October is going to be Assassin's Creed Mirage Monday, Tuesday until we finish it, and then we'll maybe give the time back to Starfield, or it might be time for MW3, sorry, by then. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage Monday, Tuesday, Forza Motorsport Wednesday, Starfield Thursday, Counter-Strike 2 Friday. Friday night will be Flex. Saturday will be Hella Loose Insurgency. 1st and 3rd weeks of the month, and then we'll have Flex for 2 slots on the 2nd and 4th, so they'll be rotational on a bi-weekly kind of setup. Saturday night will still be our once a month list, which is currently Truck Sim. The hell?
Did I scare you?
You did. But Truck Sim, SnowRunner, Star Citizen, SnowRunner in that order, and then Sunday's Couch Co-op with Electrovolts.
I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Coe when I grow up. Hello? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
You already did, man. You scared me. Okay, I don't shoot you. Alright, let's go over here.
You talk and get paid. I spread the news. It's a classic win.
So we don't have any news for her right now. So we're probably gonna do main missions to get her news, or unique side missions, faction missions maybe. But I'm doing true side missions. I'm not doing faction stuff. Or main. There's like main, faction, and MISC. MISC is like the true side missions in my view. Because these are faction related, these are main. These could technically be considered side missions, but in my view, they're faction missions, so that's how I'm going to treat them. So what we've been doing is doing activities. So I'll speak to Kelton Frush, and it's
Yeah.
gonna unlock some kind of mission we gotta do. Don't seem too far away. There's so many games I want to play, as I was mentioning earlier, as well. After I'm done with Starfield, Forza, Mirage, and MW3, I want to do GTA 5 Story because it's been requested so many times. I want to do Little Nightmares 2, Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. I would love to stream Pokemon Red someday. Childhood game that I used. One of my top 3 favorite childhood games, alongside Super Mario 64. Maybe Mario Kart 64. Or Siphon Filter. I used to really like the original Siphon Filter. I still have it. Just I don't think even if I got the new PlayStation, I don't think it's backwards compatible. I do have a setup where I could stream the original PS1, but you're probably better off just running emulators at that point. Seems like that's the way to go for older games. Way easier to play and stream that way. Less of a headache. It would be cool as hell though to play Pokemon Red on Game Boy and stream it on Game Boy, but I'm willing to play it on PC or Switch if I could. Is this the, it's the guy with the tree again.
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again. Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of MAST. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good. Yes, and not just humans. All organic life will be affected. Low-frequency vibrations are not uncommon in this species. The vibrations help disperse nutrients throughout the tree. However, normally the vibrations are imperceptible. If the vibrations continue to increase in frequency and strength, prolonged exposure could lead to harmful and potentially deadly side effects. It's imperative we find a way to correct this. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me. What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Man.
I suggested nothing of the sort. Although, now that I think about it, I confess, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Anyway, no. I just need his data. I am sure that can be acquired without force, or the threat of it. 90% sure. The last time I saw him, he was being assigned to sample collection out near the agricultural areas. I'm sure you'll find him there.
Alright, let's go find him. That was a long conversation. But as I'm talking about the games before, about what's coming up in future, I will do an overall gaming plan soon where I think about the next, month, 2, 3, and then even, within the year what my goals will be so I can share it with everyone. I gotta put together a list of movies I want to watch through October, November as well. I think I'm gonna watch the original Godfather movie this Saturday, if all goes to plan, which means I gotta make sure Hello Loose and Surgery are roughly 2 hours apiece. And then this way I can hop onto that. Or I could always pick something else, like a shorter movie. So I'll have to think about it. Could be a good idea to save that for another week. Or, unless I'm willing to cut one of the streams shorter, like Insurgency, to an hour and a half. But I hate doing that, because I feel like I owe Insurgency a full 2-hour session anyway. But I'll figure it out. Sorry about that. I have a sticky note I keep around for random thoughts, and just want to make a note to do the gaming plan so I don't forget that I talked about it.
I think you're blocking my readings.
Man.
What? You've got to be kidding me. Is he seriously that desperate? No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that. Right. Of course, we're all in danger. Trees are involved after all. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast. Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay. I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the Mast network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
Let's persuade him.
Sorry, that's not on the table.
I was just distracted because I was closing an account that I had, and I didn't even know I was getting charged fees on it. And apparently they were willing to refund the fees, so I was looking at the email real quick. So that's always good. That's good news. But sorry for getting distracted. Let's see. What do we want to say? Shout out to Henrik in chat. What is up, Henrik? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope all has been well lately.
Advancing my career is the right thing to do, so that's what I'm focused on. I'm not a bad guy, I swear. I just really need this promotion. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment. Fine, you win. Just get out of my sight. And tell Kelton to stuff it.
Had to decline. I didn't like the guy, so I was gonna help him.
I'm on tax duty tomorrow.
I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
Nice to Henrik. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. I have to Google what that even is. Coconvin. I don't know how to say French, but COQ space AU space VIN. It's a French dish of chicken braised with wine. I mean, that sounds pretty good, man. I'm having a rotisserie chicken tonight, so not the same, but I guess somewhat similar.
That he is. I'm sorry that you had to put up with him, but this data is vital. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do. And I appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Emilio. You're welcome. Bam! Alright, check in on him later. First side mission of the day done. I really don't feel like going all the way back to Neon, but I may as well. Well, let's just fast travel there. I'm not trying to go all the way to the spaceport and actually fly out of here manually. This isn't Star Citizen, so it's not treated as that. I actually like that part of Star Citizen better. It's more like authentic space simulator. You actually have to fly everywhere manually. There's no fast travel, none of that. So if you have a 45-minute flight between two systems, you would spend 45 minutes traveling between them. I've definitely done some long trips that have been like 15-20 minutes on stream before, back when I had my shittier spaceship in that game. The best part is when you travel for 15 minutes and then you crash while trying to land at the station. Then you have to wait for the insurance claim. Next thing you know, a half hour later, you're making your second attempt. But that's Star Citizen for you. We actually streamed it on Saturday night. Shall be back in later this month, I think, third week of October. Once a month lineup. I'm spending a lot of time on Neon. There's so many side missions that I was offered here.
Time to get just another lousy. Good, because I could always use. Go work another shift and
Says the same thing every time. Just gonna.
you
Oh
look
god.
like you could use it. Sure you don't want
Kinda
some
achievement.
extra blend for the road?
Achievement lock fixer, 30 gamer score, complete 30 activities. I didn't even realize there was an activity achievement. I've been doing activities to unlock side missions because that's what they do. Such as right now. Pretty sure that activated a side mission. Supply line. So let's go do it. Oops. What's it doing? Alright. It's changing where I should go on the fly, so now we know where to go. I notice it does that sometimes on Neon, not sure why. Probably because there's multiple doors to get through, so it gets confused in its own thinking, I guess. Even though it's probably not really thinking. It's probably like, if this distance or something, go here. But Neon can get funky. Both ways of the turn.
That's how my parents ended up selling me.
So we're gonna go make some drugs for the company down here. I've used Aurora on multiple occasions, but just it's overhyped. Here, this game screen goes red for like 5 seconds in Vivid. And then it's over.
What I wouldn't give for just once.
Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now.
So what do we need? We need chasm bass and hallucinogen. Grab that, grab that. I already have the rest. I already stole it from them. And it got me a bunch of low scores because I was just rushing through it to get it done. But you make a little bit more money if you actually don't grab all the ingredients every time. But I took a bunch home with me, so as into my ship, back to the lodge.
Aurora deals going on.
Excellent performance.
1 minute starting now.
Question is, do I still need only those two? Yeah, at least for 3 more stimulants. Can I just take the unprocessed Aurora, or? I was wondering. I'm guessing you can. -5 health for 10 seconds.
Complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Gonna make some drugs. Get that chasm bass soda, oil, and some hallucinogen. I already got that benzene on me. I hate how you gotta do that. Is she like watching me? I was curious because she's always talking to her.
It's to cut us a break. She's a real pain in the butt.
All those years of college, totally paying off. Nice to see you again.
Let's skip her
Maybe
combo.
you'll find something fun.
So it's always boring.
I'm up for doing this again.
Now let's go grab it. We're almost, how are we a half hour into the stream already? It's crazy. I'm gonna do roughly 2 hours today. I wanted to try and do more, but I had a late work meeting. I usually start by 4:30 on this channel on Monday through Thursday. Don't worry, it's freezing. It freezes here like every time it comes back out of it. Just give it 10 seconds, but yeah, my work meeting went on till almost 4:30, so that's why I was so late today, but I'm gonna go to at least 7, an hour 55. Fortunately, this is the first week that we're no longer playing Starfield 3 times a week, Monday through Wednesday. Because we get Assassin's Creed Mirage on Thursday. I'm getting the collector edition, so maybe I'll do an unboxing video. I haven't done one of those in literally years and years, so could be a cool idea. Probably won't do the video before I play tomorrow on Thursday, since I'll get it Thursday delivered to me, and then I gotta install it, and set up the stream, blah blah blah. Eventually, maybe a weekend release video in a week from now. There's nobody here to stop me. We got the package. And then next week at Forza Motorsport, so I'm going to be ultra busy. It's probably the busiest I've been in a long time on this channel, especially because we lost a handful of streams when I started that job a year ago. So time flies, it's already been a year and like 2 weeks or something. Before that, we had our crazy TGS schedule, all afternoon, Monday through Friday. Those were the days, I will say. It is what it is, the bill's got to be paid. Alright, get out of the way. Stop standing here. Must be tourists, man. They don't know what's going on. It's like when you go to Times Square and you definitely know the people who haven't been there because they're just stopping everywhere in the sidewalk, staring up into the screens. Like, ooh.
You look like you could use a drink.
Not from New York, but been there like 100 times in my life, I swear, at this point. So. Let's see.
You'll keep this up.
Made some money. We're gonna buy a celebratory drink.
You're not from Insect. Well, what a coincidence.
He's got some blend. Drink this before I even leave the store.
Yeah, Well,
Drinking while I'm at the counter. Woo! Was that her?
What?
Alright. Nice little trip for 5 seconds. No. Now we leave. My god, all the way back there. So, Mania Adams, this one's just broken. I already completed the side mission related to this activity because I checked it out on Google. And for some reason, the guard will give you this a second time, even though you've completed it, but they're not there anymore, so you can't do it again. So it's just it's a bugged activity. I'm gonna check in on Kelton. Actually, I don't think it. Does that mean later? Probably doesn't mean right now. Let's go talk about joining the Vanguard. I read online it doesn't affect anything. You can basically join like every faction, good and bad. We're off. Giovanni Galasio. Even though Earth may not exist, this Italian dude does. It's also part of my heritage. Kind of what inspired me to come up with the name. But no, it's not my name, just for it. Giovanni, I mean, you know Giovanni. Remember the original Pokemon games. Isn't he like the 8th gym leader or something? Then on top of that, Galasio just means galaxy in Italian, so I'm actually working on my Italian language class tonight. So.
You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
They haven't taught me about the stars in Rosetta Stone yet, though. So. About halfway through it. But it is a lot of time investment, so it should take like another year to finish it. Then I may be semi-fluent at that point. Guess I'll see what he needs.
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
So I was muted, I was saying 1 second. Just had to respond to a text. Alright.
Yes? You needed something?
Vanguard Orientation Hall, here we come. See what's going on in chat real quick. AC Odyssey is a good game. I streamed it. I did a full completion of all achievements, but I did not do 100% as in a true 100%. I skipped like those treasure hunting maps or whatever, because it was always a bunch of garbage you got when you got them, and there was like 50 of them to do, so I just didn't bother. And never played Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor either. Shadow of War, alright. Yeah, I don't know if I even heard of it, so that's how much I know about that one. I do want to, I want to read all the Lord of the Rings books and watch the movies after reading them and The Hobbit as well, but that's a big undertaking. Alright, let's see. Applicant name. Current bounty. That was it.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical display.
So this is this the room? This is it? Explore this little trash bin here. Are these all the same? There. What y'all doing?
I really hope all this historical junk isn't gonna be on the test.
My family never had any love for the UC after the Colony War. They probably disowned me if they knew I was signing up.
Just gonna put it on his head. What's there to explore? It's a side task. So I'm confused. So this is actually a... Okay, this is actually a faction mission. It's not even a... I don't know if you categorize faction and side missions. I mean, there's main missions and usually side. But this has main faction misc. Apparently mission and activity, so it's pretty damn extensive. But since it's a faction mission, I guess we could walk away from it. Let's go see what the ECS constant is doing. Because I told them to leave and they should have left. That's my mistake. But yeah, I'll save faction missions and kind of maybe next stream next week. Consider grinding it out there, or some of them at least. Were they supposed to leave here? I swear I told them to leave already. I don't know.
That's okay. I guess you weren't expecting a response. But hey, my scan indicates you're the one who helped us out. Anything I can do for you? Oh,
So they're just still here for some reason. I don't know what they're doing here. So that activity hasn't moved on yet. We did some side missions regarding the ECS constant like a week ago. All these are not very exciting. Let's go down to... Let's go see if there's some side missions down here. Plus I never got a chance to fully explore the hotel. I don't know if there's like a casino or something. Am I checking it out? Sorry if you heard any background noise, it's my dog. For some reason he hopped up. Now he's shaking. Now I think I'm like done or something, but long does he not know that we still got over an hour to go. There's gotta be some side missions here. It's a cool little resort. Scheduled a vacation for end of the month, but I won't be playing console games, so I guess Assassin's Creed and Starfield and Forza will get left behind, but I will bring my gaming laptop. So I'm just going on a beach vacation per se, out of country though.
Be happy with who you are.
As long as the internet there is acceptable, I should be able to play some PC games from the hotel.
I shouldn't be telling.
Unless I decide not to, but I'm gonna keep that week all unscheduled for obvious reason. Wing it day per day. So like actually anything to do here? What the hell's in here?
Hey, hope you're enjoying yourself.
I'm not, because I'm trying to find missions and nobody has them. It's like a beach down here. You're at a beach vacation with armed guards. Friggin' rifles. Let's try going in here.
Sand in my shoes again. Oh, I mean... Hi.
So we're right on the lobby. Let's go check out the rooftop terrace. But obviously, we're not finding any missions here.
Not to be a downer, but this place is
If you're in
almost...
the AI ladies, you can head up to the rooftop terrace. Just messing, obviously.
I guess I have to admit, this resort
Pretty cool, though.
isn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Can I sit down? Why can't I sit down? I'm trying to join these people for a conversation. This guy looks
It's
friendly.
lovely here.
Everything here is a little
If you
more
find someone with an actual name, you can probably talk to them.
Guess that's how they get you.
But they're all
Every day's
resort
nice
get
around here, but
staff.
I think you got us at
Why
one
are the
of
staff
nice
just sitting here?
second-hands here.
I hope your stay here
The
is
hell?
going well.
Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
Yet another nice day in Paradiso.
Usually when you walk around, it'll let you know that you have a side mission available, but I'm not getting any notification. The hell, let me up here. There we go. Just imagine someone goes up there
I wish I had
and
booked
starts
it.
singing like that.
Some of our guests sing every...
I had enough of your resort. Ah! The gravity here is strong. So we probably would have died if I did not use my boost to my advantage. Alright, seems like we're just out of stuff to do here. It's a bunch of luggage. Wasn't very nice of me. So let's find a side mission to do. So it seems like I googled it just to see what people say about, you know, side missions, if there's anything that's worth going out of your way to check out. They mentioned the Mantis, which we already did. But people are mentioning faction-based quest lines, which I was initially avoiding. But I guess we can go back to it, because we don't really have any activities that'll... Actually, hold on, we can check in on Kelton well later. So maybe it's not time to check in on him yet. This one's broken. This one, they're just sitting there, so I don't know what the hell it wants me to do. This one, we just hand a note to them and they overthrow the mayor. Basically, legit what happened. An outpost and its ship inventory just don't sound interesting. I'll just do the faction mission. We can at least do this one and get it going. Initially was against my plan today, but I don't want to sit here wasting time. But I will hold streams that are strictly faction based at some point. I was just looking to do true side missions today. We're just out of them. Let's journey straight through the planet. Let me align properly. This is Star Citizen. We did that. We probably just explode on impact with the planet. I think it did happen to me once on stream.
United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
So I got scanned. Let's go in. Yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Appreciate if you like and sub. Anything is greatly appreciated. I think next week we're going to move Starfield to Thursdays only until I'm done with Assassin's Creed Mirage. But then when I'm done with Assassin's Creed Mirage, we're probably going to move on to COD MW3. So the schedule is going to get kind of hectic. I'll probably miss the flexible schedule life, but I'm interested in all the above, all the mentioned games. Assassin's Creed Mirage should be 25 to 30 hours for 100%. Starfield's going to be 100 to 200 hours, so that's why I'm kind of backburning it, because we might as well get Assassin's Creed done. And then COD campaign's probably not going to take that long, as we already know. So maybe by end of the year, Starfield can get back into being our primary focus for Monday through Wednesday. For those who don't know Star Citizen, even this feature about that game is all authentic. You actually have to wait for it to show up, hop into it before the door shuts, or you miss it, like a real train and then or tram. And then you actually ride it to the destination. So if it takes a few minutes, you're going to be on that for a few minutes. Can't really compare the two games. This is more like if Fallout decided to cancel the nuke and go to space. There might be radioactive beings on some planet somewhere, but I've yet to discover that. Oh, was I supposed to stay downstairs? I think I was. Just, damn. Rarely do I take that elevator over there, but I'm pretty sure it's an elevator. Apparently we can go right down from here. We don't have to go upstairs. Okay, so this is the orientation hall. That explains a lot. That makes a lot more sense as well. Damn, it's Earth. Before it went bye-bye in the game. I live somewhere on this side of the US where I'm making a nice circle. I'm not going to go too specific, but I live on the East Coast US. I know Henrik and Chat's over here somewhere. Alright, let's go see what they have here.
In 2050, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history. The age of the United Colonies.
Damn. What a beautiful story. Yeah, that'd be really cool to answer Henrik in chat. It's a planet of super mutants and ghouls and stuff. That would truly be like a Fallout Easter egg. Like just have like a planet where you land in like a city and it's legit like it was pulled out of Fallout. That'd be pretty cool. Man, there's a whole nother room in here? Oh god. It's like a museum and stuff. Oh god. Oh god. They're not joking. Screw it, let's do it. Why not?
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188. Later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
That was just beautiful.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Nobody cares, I just fired off a shotgun in the orientation hall.
The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
I did a lot of work on Neon. We were there today, actually, earlier. It keeps throwing me off that the marker is like through the wall. I keep thinking I gotta click something over there. What is this? Oh god, we're not gonna read this. I hate when video games think I want to read like an entire book during a stream. Just like make like a physical printout book that you offer as an option alongside the game, like you do the game guides, and then, you know, for people who are interested, they could always read it as they play through. Then you can read it while you're not playing, so you don't have to waste, so you can, yeah, if you want to read it at night, you could, you know, whatever you want to do.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. For the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remained, however, select members of House Varun who refused to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Alright, I think we covered this room. Oh god. This place is huge.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Narion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xenoweapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Xiii that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
So the UC lost. Man, they want me to sign up for this shit. Let's see what this is about.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly
Shut up.
than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
I don't know why it gives me like RS2 Vietnam style vibes, that picture. That's pretty cool. Can we get in it? Get a screenshot, because why not? Like that. Get a few screenshots of playthroughs like this, because I don't know if I'll ever play through it again after I fully complete it. Probably not. So may as well have something to remember it.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Wonder if you can go there, because that legit gives me some Fallout vibes.
A real Terramorph.
I really hope this is just a phase.
That's crazy looking. Looks like something you'd see in Fallout 76 on a random DLC Halloween.
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration track at school, but
This place really this big? They went so hard on this. It's kind of overwhelming. Alright, next.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
So see Henrik's message in chat. Can we go to Londinian? That's how you say it. So it says it is in the Ptolemon system. However, you need UC clearance to land. To proceed the Londinian mission will give you such clearance. So you can go, technically. So they can be out there. You can run into those crazy beings, so it is possible to run into one of these out there. I don't know if I'm ready for that though.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
It's like a miniature ship on one of their Navy carriers or something.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Damn. Piloting simulator, what? Damn. Look at these ship minis.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
So we're gonna do like a legit flying simulator? What the
This
hell?
is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Probably.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
So we got 2 ships.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Where's the other one? Got him.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Gotta catch him.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
I don't know how many tiers there are.
New targets active.
Oh shit, we got a fleet of targets. There's a lot of them. For some reason it wasn't letting me lock onto them. Oh shit, the fuck was that? Someone was just crashing in it? They like disabled me.
Target defeated.
They're gonna defeat me because I can't fucking move.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Man. I'll have to try again. Let me see. Trying to see. Pilot exam tier 6 is not meant to be cleared. See what happens if you clear tier 6. You get a huge bonus of credits and a reaction. But it's really difficult to clear tier 6, as you can tell. Oh, I only did 5 out of 6, so I would have to do another one? If so, that's crazy. Oh, my 20 grand. Back in the simulator we go.
Prepare for your first opponent.
So I made it to tier 5 and that's where I died, but I gotta survive through tier 6 to get the 20k bonus.
New targets active.
This isn't tier 1. Tier 1, this is tier 5 again. What the hell?
You must be able to do better than that. Target defeated.
There's way too many ships.
Is this your first time flying?
I'm fucked.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results.
How are you supposed to?
Restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
There's gotta be a way. Let me see something. So I'm gonna see something real quick. Apparently you can... Let me see something. Apparently we can hack something. Trying to see something. one moment. I want to try this real quick. How did they get that to show up? I'm confused. Trying to see. So I'm confused how you're supposed to access the debug on this computer. Like, what do I have to do? Let me see. I got a video. Let me see what he's saying. So let me see something. Seemed like I had to have the enemy spawn and then stand up. The hell? It's like full on bugged right now. The actual simulator is bugged. What the fuck? That was weird. Maybe I gotta restart it.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Alright, they spawned in. Let me see if I can do the debug now on that screen. Debug tools. So we got shield upgrade, damage upgrade, generate ally. We're gonna hack the advanced tools and cheat. Why? Because why not? So the question is gonna come down to how I go about this. Infinite upgrades. Upgrades persist between tiers. Shield upgrade deployed. Damage upgrade deployed. Generate ally deployed. And then authorize users. All upgrades will not persist between tiers. Generate debug ally.
Shield upgrade active. Damage upgrade active. New ally active.
Basically, I just hacked the simulator.
Ally active.
It turned the simulator into a joke, because this was actually getting pretty tough to do. especially with allies. But realistically, if you were in the UC Navy, you'd be fighting alongside other people. You wouldn't be fighting alone, probably.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 5 reached. Initiating final tier.
Alright, we made it to tier 6 because we kind of semi-cheated. The initial debugging console was allowed. We were allowed to have an ally, we were allowed to get upgrades and stuff for our ship. But we were not supposed to get the advanced. I had to hack that, but I don't really care. The beauty of a game like this, I actually thought about that you can hack the simulator for the UC Navy simulator training. I'm trying to find this one who's on me.
Calculating intercept vectors.
A friggin' circle in it.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit
Man.
hatch to log your results, or restart the
I was still
exam from
alive.
the simulation's control terminal. If you wish to take a break, you may exit the simulation through the ship's hatch.
I'm going back to the... I'm gonna restart this tier.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed
That's
to
just
the exit
fucking
hatch to
ridiculous.
log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
They take down my ship in a matter of seconds.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
Once I show up, I'm hopping up to see if we can go back to the debug screen.
New targets active.
Engines offline. Calculating intercept vectors.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed
How
to
are
the
you
exit
supposed to
hatch
complete
log your
that?
results,
That's just
or restart the
insane.
exam from the simulation's control terminal.
That's insane. Let's see. You get 20,000 credits. In contrast to just 7,800 credits. Let's see. Trying to see. Says you could just put the game on very easy, apparently. I'm just gonna try it, because there's no like difficulty achievements in this game, so who cares? I just gotta remember to put it back after we're done this. But let's see if it actually... Well, I probably had to restart from the console. Sir knows we got about... I think when I play for about another 25 minutes, I get off at 7, so I can eventually grub and stuff. I want to see if putting it on very easy, we can at least beat it, because it's insanely difficult. It'd be nice to get that 20,000 bucks.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
My first opponent's a fucking tier 6. It says technically you're not supposed to be able to beat it, but obviously by cheating like we did using that screen is one of the ways, but I stupidly wasted both of my allies. So I didn't realize you couldn't get him back once the round was over. I can't fucking move. That's so fucking stupid, man. They take out your engine in like 5 seconds. That's ridiculous. Nice to answer, Henrik. That's absolutely ridiculous. I can definitely see it's possible, but it's not easy.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
A few games.
Proceed to the exit
Really.
hatch to log your results. Or restart
It's
the
on
exam
very
from the
easy
simulation's
mode and they're
control
still
terminal.
blowing up my ship before I can even get like 2 or 3 of them down. So the second I lock on the one, all the other ones start locking onto me. There's nothing I can do.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. This is so
Proceed to
stupid.
the exit hatch to log your results. Or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Of course I fuck it all up, so now I'm just like screwed. There's like no way for me to beat this now because of course I didn't realize that they were not going to let me reuse any of the debugging tools. So it's like, do I just load back to before I started this? Restart it from the beginning now that we know how it works?
Prepare for your first opponent.
I might just have to do that. It might be the easiest way to go about it. I'll make one more attempt at the current difficulty and then I'm going to, I'm just going to load back if I can to right before we did this. Halting simulation, because we're just fucking bullshit. That's all I hear. It's gonna load back. That's just straight up cornholio. So I have 5 ships that are all locking onto me like I'm on like the max difficulty of the game and stuff. It's ridiculous. What tier is this? That's my question. If it's like tier 3 or tier 4.
Simulation reset.
Let's find
Prepare
out.
for your first opponent.
Shout out to J Smoke and his bullshit. So I put us back on tier 6. So we have to load back further than that. See where this was. I'm not redoing that whole museum thing again, so. Alright, so perfect.
Applicant to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
Let's not use our allies till 5 and 6 for tiers this time. So we're gonna sit down, we're gonna start the simulation, and then we're just gonna stand up, go back there, turn on the debug tool for everything except the allies for 5 and 6. I was already on tier 6, but obviously I wasn't able to beat it. The other thing I want to do, make sure I'm putting it on ultra easy because I don't care to make it hard. Just make it easy. Put it back off because this is a simulator. It's not even legit space travel. Just trying to unlock extra money by completing something insanely difficult. So might as well take advantage.
New targets active.
I can probably just do these without actually looking at any support. Oh, tier 1 done.
Targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Tier 2 done.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Once tier 3 starts, I'm gonna stand up. So we gotta wait for the enemies, and then we're gonna go to the debug tool. And again, I'm gonna turn on everything except the extra allies.
New targets active.
Everything except the allies, like I said. So we can turn on the weapon upgrades and all that stuff and make them persist, but we don't want to touch the allies till 5 and 6. Debug tools. Shield upgrade, deployed. Damage upgrade, deployed. Generate ally, no. Authorized users only. We're gonna hack it. So infinite upgrade, select. Generate debug ally, no. So we deployed shield upgrade, we deployed damage upgrade. We're not going to generate an ally till 5. And then we're not going to... We have infinite upgrades, but I'm not going to generate an ally again till 6. So we'll save one of those for 5, one of them for 6. I'm going to make a save here so we don't have to redo any of that.
Shield upgrade active. Damage upgrade active.
We only have about 15 minutes left. I would like to get this simulation done, and then that could be it for today, but let's at least get it done. We're on tier 3 of 6 already.
Target defeated.
Hey, how's it going, Jay Smoke? Henrik's been hanging out. Appreciate it, Henrik. Surprisingly, Starfield's one of the quietest games on the channel.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
We'll see how Assassin's Creed Mirage and Forza Motorsport do.
You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam.
So we're halfway through the available tiers.
Through the hatch to record your current score.
We're gonna stick it out, obviously.
Stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
I should try tier 5 without using any allies at first. Because if we can have both allies on tier 6, it'd be even better. And don't be coming in my stream posting your stuff. This motherfucker, man. Motherfucker. Fucked. My guns are just absolutely destroyed.
Is this your first time flying? This is futile.
Yeah, I don't know. J-Smoke's been all set on he doesn't want to be a TGS mod anymore. Which means technically I would just kick you out for posting links to my...
You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results.
I mean, if you don't want to be a bot no more, J-Smoke, it's fine by me, man. I just left you because you've been one. So I was giving you... I know you've been doing other stuff lately. Pretty lenient with our mods. So I didn't bug you too much about it. But that's your final decision, man. No worries at all. J-Smoke's been a TGS supporter for years. So I'll hold it against you.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
I'm gonna try doing tier 5 without the allies one more time. But this tier is not easy at all. Might be worth getting the active ally. They're fucking my shields up so bad. Come on, lock on. My guns were running out of fucking ammo. Oof. If we get through this, I'm gonna activate both allies for tier 6, which would be amazing.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Bam.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 5 reached.
Tier 5.
Initiating final tier.
Final tier.
Yourself.
Alright, we need to stand up right now.
Targets active.
Alright, we got an allied ship. And another allied ship. So we got deployed, 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 active, deployed.
New ally active.
Ally active.
So we got 2 allies. So maybe this time we could do tier 6. We got 3 more to go. I'm gonna leave 2 more of them. Come on. 1 more. I think we did it.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
Yeah.
All opponents defeated. Congratulations, pilot. Please exit the simulation.
Defeated all pilots. That was intense. Final battle. Even with all the abilities and the easiest difficulty. I'm gonna put it back now so I don't forget. That was the first time I ever lowered difficulty from normal in this entire playthrough, but that was just stupidly difficult. So screw it. Sometimes you gotta.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final scores and your probationary assignment.
Let's go up. Trying to rush through this because I want to get off within the next handful of minutes or so. I guess it won't hurt if we stay a full 2 hours. We'll eat dinner by like 7:30 max. I got some rotisserie chicken I could probably just throw in the microwave anyway.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Did you have... Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness to trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 6. You cleared Tier 6.
Yeah, man.
No one clears Tier 6, even with the debug tools. Should be damn proud of yourself.
I am.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 3 years. Guess a top 99th percentile piloting score will do that, plus a hefty signing bonus to boot. Not gonna get a better offer than that. Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Yes.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Oh god, what are we gonna do? Stand here and do it out loud? Where are we going? Where's he taking me?
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard.
Yeah!
Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Xiii 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Xiii 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
$24,800 on that one. Perfect timing for me to probably call it because we just completed that faction mission. So I want to make a save and bounce because it's past 7 o'clock, and I usually do 2 hours, but I started epically late today. So you get the idea. But yeah, shout out to J Smoke, Henrik, anyone else who stopped by, I greatly appreciate it. Had almost 20 views and quite a bit of average view duration apparently, so appreciate that. We got 3 likes as well. Real quick, here's our schedule for anyone interested. We do have quite a few more streams this week. Counter-Strike 2 tomorrow, which has been one of our more popular games. I'm starting Assassin's Creed Mirage on Thursday. You get the idea, list is right there. Shout out to main suit reviews across the board, BBT on Patreon. Appreciate the support. My dog even knows I'm almost done. Till tomorrow, peace out.